What's up, tennis fans? Sleepy Picks here. We got some semifinal picks to talk about at the Winston Salem Open. Let's take a look at the draw. Here's a look at the draw. First match we're going to talk about is Duckworth against Fery. We got both of these matches right, but both guys really having to withstand the talent and aggression of their opponent. Let's talk about Duckworth and Marijan first. I mean, I wasn't able to get eyes on this. Again, it was on one of the side courts, so I didn't get any of the camera footage on that court, unfortunately. But Duckworth able to come back from being down a set to win 6-2, 6-4 in the final two sets. I think that's an extremely strong performance. It looks like the serving level of Marijan dipped a little bit there. So we were expecting him to maybe have a little bit of fatigue after that Martin Dam match, and once those legs start to get a little bit tired, the serve starts to go for him. So a nice win there for Duckworth. Arthur Fery, on the other hand, I don't know how he won this match, guys. I mean, if you watch, Kovacevic was hitting so well, and there's something about these courts, and, I guess I said that about Los Cabos, but there's something about these courts where Kovacevic just loves the way the ball sits up for him because he was roping shots. I've never really seen him hit like this before. He was just absolutely cranking balls, and Fery did such a great job of just neutralizing a lot of these shots, kind of waiting for that level to dip. We saw dip around 5 all. Some nerves there for Kova. Ferry's able to swoop right in, gets up an early break and doesn't look back. Wins the third set 6-3. I mean, what a great fight from Fery. This is a guy who he definitely saw the draw, I'm sure. He knows he's going to play Massetti, but you know what? He's going to give it 110% no matter what in this tournament. He might be able to take this title here. Let's talk about the head-to-head. 2-1 in favor of Duckworth. Fery winning their last match, though, and that was this year in Cincinnati. It was a 6-4, 2-6, 7-6 win for Fery. I think we're due for another great match. We got Duckworth coming in. He's 12-11 on the hard courts, 25-20 last year, 23-12, 14. Sorry, 23-14 the year before. He was able to get through Van de Castile, Navoni, and Sonego all in straights, and then a tough 3-set win over Marijan. Fery, on the other hand, he's 12-5 on the hard courts, 18-4 last year, 12-7 the year before. And he was able to get through Cruz Hewitt, Mies Rottering, and Kovacevic in this tournament. Guys, this is just such a tricky match here. But I really have the feeling that Fery is on a mission here. I think he's going to be able to take this title. I think he's going to win. I think he'll win this match in straights. I think he's going to be able to control the tempo. I do feel like he also likes the way the ball bounces. He's able to strike the forehand really clean on these courts, and that was part of the factor in him being able to kind of wrestle this match back from Kovacevic. He was able to start to take offense a little bit better. So I'm going to go with Fery to advance here. I think he does it in straights. Our next match is Buse against Bonzi. No head-to-head between these two guys here. Buse was able to get through Juan Manuel Cerundolo in a very tough match. Cerundolo was up a break in that first set, and we talked about that serve of Cerundolo, and it kind of came back to bite him when he was serving for the set. Just no first serves in. Was able to use that second serve. He's got that nice slider on the ad side, but Buse taking advantage of those second serve looks, and he was able to fight back and get that first set. This really could have been Cerundolo in straight sets, but Buse able to fight back and take that first set. Cerundolo wins the second set. And then we see the Cerundolo shots just kind of start to go off a little bit. A lot of unforced errors on that forehand side to wrap up that final set. It was a 6-2 win for Buse. So really nice. It was almost like he wore down Juan Manuel Cerundolo, something that we haven't really seen. But a good win there for Buse in 3. Bonzi, on the other hand, able to get through Bodig van Zandschoop. And remember, Bodig made the made the finals last year, and he also did lose to Bonzi a few years back at this very tournament. Bonzi able to do the exact same thing, and Bodek played very well. It's just Bonzi had all the answers. How many times do we see Bodek coming into net? He's on offense, and Bonzi just roping a passing shot past Bodek. I was very impressed with the way that Bonzi played. I thought Bodek deserved to win at least a set, but it was just too tough for him to do that. Let's talk about this head-to-head here. This will be their first meeting between these two guys. Let's talk about some records. We got Buse coming in, he's 6-4 on the hard courts, 6-5 last year, 3-3 the year before. Bonzi, on the other hand, he's 14-10 on the hard courts, 15-13 last year, 13-13 the year before. Bonzi's coming off a loss to Van Asche in the Quebec City Challenger. Buse's coming off a loss to Walton in Cincinnati. And Buse on a 3-match losing streak before going into this tournament. So I think this is a very good tournament for him going into the U.S. Open. He's going to have some tougher matches that he might be able to fight through now just because of the confidence that he built here at the Winston-Salem Open. I really don't know who I like here, guys. I'm gonna lean towards Buse here, and I know it's kind of funny. This is the one time I pick him, right? Because going through this whole tournament against Walton, I picked against Walton. I picked Walton against Altmaier. I picked Altmaier over Buse, and then I picked Juan Ramos to beat Buse, and he's proven me wrong every single time. So I'll go with Buse here. I think he's gonna be able to make the finals. We'll have a Buse Fery final, and that's gonna be a very, very fun match. Give me Buse to advance. I think he does it in 3. And here's a look at our semifinal picks. We got Fery and Buse potentially to make it out to the finals. Would be a really fun match between those two guys. But let me know if you agree with me. Post your picks in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. And here's a look at our quarterfinal records. 2-2 for me, 3-1 for the Pamplemousse. On the quarterfinals, Pamplemousse coming back with a vengeance here, 10-7 now, winning record in this tournament. I'm sitting at 26-17. It's been a really crazy tournament though, but I've enjoyed a lot of this. Obviously, we know right before the U.S. Open, there's some withdrawals, there's some injuries. People want to get ready for the Grand Slam, but we're still getting some very solid matches here. Hopefully we can continue our records into the semifinals. And as always, guys, thanks again for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share your picks in the comments. Share the video. We will have a final video out once those 2 semifinals are complete. And we also have a U.S. Open draw reaction video out. It's a little bit of a longer video, but definitely awesome for us to go through every single one of those matches that just came out on the released draw. So make sure you guys check that out. We will be updating that with the qualifier matches once those are completed as well. What an exciting time for tennis, guys. Can't wait for the next couple of weeks. I'll see you in the next video.